we're going big hair today. Man, curly hair is just something. Some days it's just good ringlety curls, and then there's days like today where it's just whatever this is. So I did not think I was going to be back for a second video, let alone a third video about this just mess with the Sephora reward system. But here we are. If you have not seen my last two videos about the Sephora rewards program, please feel free and go back and check those out. Also, I posted a video on Monday where my brother does my makeup. If you're new around here, I totally understand why you wouldn't click that video, but let me tell you, it's pretty funny and I took a lot of time to edit it. So feel free to check it out. You can't even with this hair today. It's not the business. It's not a good day when you wash your hair and you immediately want to put it up. Third video in the Sephora series that we've got here. The first one was about Sephora having a deal where you could spend a whole lot of points to get a percentage off of your shopping trip. So 350 points, 5%, 750 points, 10%, and 1,000 points, 15%. In that first video, I speculated that Sephora was changing up their rewards program, and this was their way to try and get you to spend your points so that you didn't really have any when the new system rolled out. Second video was a confirmation I got from someone who worked at Sephora saying, yes, that's exactly what they're trying to do, and it's why they're pushing all of these brand name products on the reward bazaar as well, Sephora branded products. We basically in both of those talked about how their rewards program is not much of a reward. It's kind of crappy. The way they're going about this is just questionable. Since that second video, I've been just bombarded with emails and DMs from a lot of you guys who work at Sephora giving me your experience and your feedback. And then last week something happened that really sort of pushed this all into a next level, which was Sephora announcing a giveaway that they were doing for $25,000. The way that this giveaway worked was that you could enter every day for the 9 days that the contest was, and it cost 150 of your Beauty Insider points to enter. So once this was announced, a lot of you guys, and I'm talking a lot, messaged me saying, did you see this? Oh my gosh, you were right. They're trying to make us blow our points. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is super, super interesting. So they have 9 total winners and they want everyone to use 150 Beauty Insider points, which comes out to roughly 150 to what, like 100 if you're Rouge points, $100 to $150 worth of money spent at Sephora to possibly win $25,000 when there's only 9 people that can win. You might as well just go to the gas station and go enter the actual lottery where you can win way more, and the chances are probably exactly the same, but it costs you a lot less than $100 to $150 to enter. The second that I started getting DMs from you guys, I couldn't even handle it. It was so transparent, you know what I mean? Like, it's so obvious what they're doing. It felt yuck. So I actually went onto their website because it is illegal to have a giveaway where you have to pay to enter. And so they have to have a way that you can enter without paying. So they actually do. So if you do want to enter this and not use your Beauty Insider points, they have an address that you can send a 3x5 note with your name, email, day and night phone number, and your Beauty Insider reward account too, and you can enter without using any of your points. You can enter once a day. It just has to be postmarked on those exact days. Do I know if they're actually going to use those entries because they're not digital? I have no idea. They probably will use them. This is all alleged. I have no idea. Please don't sue me. But yeah, there's a way to enter without it. I can honestly imagine if somebody won that didn't pay to play, them going, whoops, I lost the page. Oh, let's go over here. I don't know how these things work, so what do I know? The other thing that we have to talk about, and I'm actually glad that I didn't immediately film a video right when this whole contest came out, because the next thing was even more insulting to like a degree that I don't even have words. Yesterday, all of you that are Rouge in the Beauty Insider program, you got an email that said you can be part of their beta test for the new Beauty Insider Cash program. And this was saying that they were going to be doing 500 points and you can get $10 off. And they wanted Rouge to try it before anyone else. The response to this was probably what you would expect. I got so many people messaging me about this, and I actually had one of you guys send me not only the pictures here, not only the email that you got, but we also can head over to the page on Sephora Beauty Insider's blog thing where they announce this, and you can see some of the responses. Ooh, and they're just, they're pretty much gold. If we go through the frequently asked questions on here too, you can see that a lot of this shows like that I don't think they have anything set in stone yet. And I think what they're doing here is just testing the waters to see what people think and what people's reactions are. So it says, you know, how will the Beauty Insider program be evolving? What can we expect to see? And there's just a lot of stay tuned for more updates, stay tuned for more updates, stay tuned for more updates. I don't know, I'm not buying it. So when we go there and then you actually see what the responses are, 500 points for $10 doesn't seem worth it. 2,500 points for 100 is a better deal. If you use 500 points for 5 times 5, you're only getting $50. So they halved what it was before, because before in the rewards bazaar, they only had a certain, like a very low amount that people could get every week. So it was kind of frustrating, but you could use 2,500 points and get a $100 gift card. This cuts that deal in half. For comparison, at Ulta, 500 points is worth $17.50, just to give you an idea of what we're looking at here. And Ulta also has a lot more ways. That is a really loud plane. Any day now. And Ulta also has so many more ways to get bonus multipliers for your points. They do 2 all the way up to 10 times the points all of the time. Really, Ulta's never seems to be $1 per point. There's always ways to get a multiplier on there. Overall, it just seems like the response is just not great. And I'm not even remotely surprised at that. My guess is that Sephora knows that this is a terrible deal. What I think that they're going to do, I think that what this is it's a way for them to get all of this negativity that the community is expressing out now, and then in a month or two, because I think that this beta test runs until the 28th of February, in a month or two, they're going to go, we heard your feedback, we're listening, blah, 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 and then they'll come out with maybe 500 points for $15, something like that, so that we feel like, yes, they listen to us and they're a good company and they care about their customers, but really that was the plan all along. That's my guess. That's my little throwing my guess out there, is that they know that this is shitty. They know that it's not a good deal, but they want everyone to get their rage and pitchforks out now, so that when it's not in beta and they release it and it's still not great, but it's better, that they'll be okay. It probably won't even be $15. It'll probably be like $13 or something like that, and it'll only be available to Rouge, and you can only do it twice a year, some dumb shit like that. But my guess is, yeah, that they are waiting to release a less shitty version, but just wanting everyone to get the hate out now. Of course, then, you know, the people that spent their money and actually did this will be pissed, but they're the minority, because you can only sign up until the 29th of January or the 28th of January, so they're clearly the minority. The majority of people didn't spend their points on this, so they will be happy. I don't know. It's so transparent. It's so obvious to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's so, what they're doing, and they're trying to be so sneaky, and they're trying to be like shady about it, especially like this giveaway shit where, I mean, the goal, let's say there's 9 days that you can enter. So what's that? 900 plus 4, I don't know math at all. 1350, my bad. They want you to potentially spend 1,350 points. That's about what I have in my account for shit, because what are the chances that you're gonna win? You know what I mean? Because that could potentially, on this new plan, be $20, almost $30 off of your purchase. But they would rather you just bullshit it into the wind at a teeny tiny itsy bitsy chance of possibly maybe winning $25,000. Maybe. It's even less because, you know, taxes and all that stuff. So it's closer to like $1,700. Not saying that that's something to like scoff at, but the chances of winning are itty bitty teensy weensy. So the moral of this story, thank you guys for being awesome talking about this. If you are interested in this, please continue to share this video, all of these Sephora rewards videos, and I would love to talk more about this and other brands, other shady shit, because I just really don't like the man trying to take us down, trying to act like we're stupid and we can't decipher this kind of stuff, that we can't see what they're trying to do. And two other things I wanted to talk about. One, we had mentioned the fact that they are getting rid of free makeovers at Sephora. I had a lot of people from Sephora tell me that the pricing on that's going to be basically $1 per minute. So you get a 60-minute makeover, it's $60. You get an hour and a half, it's $90. And they don't take commission, they don't get tips, but they're supposed to get paid a little bit more, but there is that. The way that I feel like that's gonna go, I think one, in Sephora's favor, it's probably gonna get rid of a lot of choosing beggars that go in wanting a free makeover, buying the $50 of product to get the free makeover, and then coming back and returning it because they just wanted the makeover for whatever event they were going to. So yes, it will help eliminate those, which, if you've ever worked in retail, that is incredibly frustrating, especially when you work, Sephora doesn't work on commission, but they still have sales goals, and so that's still a very frustrating thing, and then they have to damage out that product, it can't be sold, it's a giant waste. So it's just all around not great. I can't think of what the other thing was because my brain is just failing. But I guess the other thing I can mention is that, hi, if you want to hang out tonight, Paul and I are doing a Saturday night stream. So we're going live at 7:30 my time, which is 6:30 Pacific time. You can come hang out with us. It's always a lot of fun. We're playing this really terrifying game. If you're afraid of rats, do not come. The game's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. So, thank you guys. Continue to share this video if this is, if you're interested in this. Please keep giving me this information so we can spread the word, tell the people, make everyone informed, and I'll see you later.